Manila International Book Fair nagbabalik ngayong 2022. Ito po ang espesyal na edisyon ng Pilipinas Online Bantay OCW, hatid ng inyong Bantay OCW Foundation mula po dito sa Inquirer.net at Radyo Inquirer Online. Ako po si Susan K.
Bantay OCW, Bantay OCW. Yeah, yeah.
Gaano nga ba kahalaga ang mga aklat o mga libro? Hanggang ngayon ba? Yan pa rin ba ang hilig ng mga Pilipino o mahilig nga ba talaga tayo na magbasa? Nagbabalik po ang Manila International Book Fair ngayong taong 2022 at syempre makakakwentuhan natin ang Pangulo, Presidente ng Book Development Association of the Philippines at siya rin ang President ng Milflores Publishing, isa po sa mga exhibitor ngayong Manila International Book Fair. I-welcome po natin Attorney ANDREA Flores. Hi, Attorney Flores! Welcome po sa ating programa.
Hello, Susan. Salamat sa pag-imbita.
Congratulations! Dahil finally, pagkatapos nga nitong 2 taon ba na hindi nagbukas ang International Book Fair?
Yes, 2 years, no? So, 2020 and 2021, absolutely no book fair. Pero we tried, no, online. But, it's so different, no? Kasi, we expect siguro in pre-pandemic, around 160,000 people come to the book fair, no?
Oo nga, and I'm sure marami pong excited ngayon na finally, muli, nagbabalik nga itong Manila International Book Fair, Attorney.
Oo. Well, no, we have over, I think, 210 booths, no, for this year. So, all the mga publishers na siguro hindi nyo na nakikita, even some of the books that you don't see in bookshops. Like I said, medyo mas maliit siya, no? Kasi we're still expecting na siguro yung ibang mga tao not yet ready to go to face-to-face, no? But of course, they can also get these books from the website, online. We also have, I think, another online book fair the week after. It's called Aklatan naman on Shopee. So this is naman yung mga hindi makapunta talaga. Pumunta na rin doon.
Oo nga.
Everyone is excited kasi you will have your authors come to the book fair. So one of the things we missed from virtual events is having your book signed. Nandito na sila. So, siguro everyday may palakad-lakad na author o celebrity na siguro pwede magpa-selfie, no? So, sana magpunta yung mga
Oo, na-miss nila yon. Lalo na yung ating mga authors, hindi ba? And yung ating mga bookworms naman, itong mga book readers, excited din na magpa-autograph sa kanilang mga author.
Oo, madami talagang pupunta. Ang balita ko, let's say sa indie booth, for the first time kasi the Manila International Book Fair has this thing called the Indie Village. So it's featuring a lot of the small and micro enterprises na publishers where a lot of your innovation is happening, no, in books, no. So for example, in Avenida, I heard Cajo Baldismo of 13 is coming. Manix Abrera to promote his new book. Manix is an Inquirer cartoonist, no? And then, of course, for us, we'll have Katrina Martin and David Guerrero, no? He's your... David is the Goliath in the advertising world, no? He's from BBDO Guerrero. He's doing a creativity workshop. And from the others, I hear Butch Dalisa is coming, Heidelin Diaz, ganyan. So, every day of the book fair, meron kayong masaspot na author or celebrity.
So, every day, ha? From September 15 to 18. 4 na araw po ito.
Oo, says Charleston Ong is also coming. So, ang dami talaga. Sana magdatingan sila. Kasi also, alam nyo naman, no, because of the pandemic, madaming nalugi. Diba? Madaming negosyo talagang nagsara. But for us, this is like a statement na, it's smaller, more scaled down, but we're here to assure people na, the creative industry, in books in particular, is alive and well. The expectation is not that as high as the previous book fair, but, I think we all feel that we're starting again. So, have an industry that refuses to give up, especially in our world, no, books are important. Nagbabasa pa ba yung mga tao? Oo talaga. Kasi you cannot separate learning from reading.
So, ibig niyo sabihin, Attorney Flores, hindi talaga pwedeng mawala ang libro sa buhay natin.
Hindi po. Kasi books right now, no, it's not just something in print. Now you have different formats, including digital that you swipe. And then there's audio, no? So, if at all, I think it has become more and more a part of our lives more than ever, no? It's a little bit more difficult because it's solitary and it's more immersive.
Ibig sabihin lang dyan, Attorney Flores, yung paghawak ng book, hindi ito old-fashioned way ng pag-aaral o pagbabasa natin. Kasi baka sabihin, may e-books na naman, okay na, nasa mga gadget na natin. So ano yung pwedeng, hindi pamalit itong mga virtual online thing, kundi hahawak at hahawak pa rin tayo ng mga books.
Well, let's just say na to immerse yourself in your book, whether it be a digital book, an audio book, or a print book, no, is a different kind of immersion. No? It's really feeding your mind. No, that's what I want people to discover, sana, and also people must discover Filipino books. No, books written by Filipinos, which is a big thing in the MIBF. Because if you only read foreign books, no, your identity is absent from those books. No? Hindi mo makita yung sarili mo in the books. But if you read our own stuff, you will get to know more about your culture, your identity, your history, and there's just so much that you can gain. So, my fear nga is parang ang bilis ng oras, diba? Ang dami-daming dapat basahin. So, parang yung oras. Ayun, and just to answer your question, mas marami pa ring sales of print kesa e-books at audio at this time.
Oh, really?
Yes, yun yung nakakagulat, no?
That's good news.
Yeah, good. Kasi we know that young people prefer print. No?
Opo.
E-books. And kasi it's very distracting, if you read on your iPads, no? Biglang may ping. I'm talking to you, my Viber is jumping up.
That's
So,
right. Yung concentration, hindi po ba divided?
Oo.
Tapos pagka nawala yung focus niya ron, mahirap na namang balikan kung ano yung mga na-miss na naman niya doon sa kanyang binabasa online. So, pwedeng magtulong yung dalawa. May printed copy at nandiyan pa rin yung e-books.
Yan, yun talaga. They're not competing, they're complementary.
Ano bang mga libro, ano bang mga aklat mayroon o publication itong Milflores?
Okay, I have to start with Rizal in
ano
Saga. This is the lost biography of Nick Joaquin, that about our national hero with an introduction by ANDREA. I have White Lady Black Christ of Charles Ong. Now, Charles Ong is our premier novelist, so it's a religious suspense thriller set in Quiapo. So that's exciting. I have At Home with Crazy by Katrina Martin. It's a YA novel with a 14-year-old protagonist. She's dealing with a mom who has a bipolar condition. So you will see here she is addressing kasi the child caregiver. So in a country like ours, you don't know how many children are actually taking on responsibilities of adults, no? So that's what the novel is about. We are debuting Even Ducks Get Liver Cancer by this wonderful oncologist. His name is Wilfredo Lianco, no? Please find us at the Indie Village at the Manila International Book Fair. We're at 234-A. So I'm also carrying Cordillera books, no, which you will not find in Manila. So all sorts of these authors, exciting authors from the Mountain Province. Ako, seriously, ang dami na nagte-text. Sabihin, pwedeng magpa-reserve. Hindi, punta kayo.
Why did you join the MIBF 2022?
it really feels like we needed to make a statement, no? That, the industry, like many industries in the Philippines, we are hit by the pandemic, number one,
Yes po.
Ukraine war, and then of course the very high exchange rate. So what this means is our costs and our development costs are much higher. Printing is up by 30%, for example. But we're still here. We are going strong, in meaning that even if we are challenged by all these difficulties, no, the book industry within the creative industry is still making this statement that we're here. You can rely on us. The Philippine book industry, made up of, at least the Book Development Association, made up of more than 90 publishers and publishing professionals, no, are here to say that we're not giving up, and we're here to make Philippine culture identity stronger by coming up with more titles and bringing them to more Filipinos. And I hope that people support us. Come and say hello during the MIBF.
Bilang kayo po ang Pangulo ng Book Development Association ng Pilipinas, Attorney Flores, anong direction po nito ngayong nagtatapos ang 2022 at aasahan namin sa mga susunod pang mga taon?
I'm trying to convince the industry. We have to create more books. We have to grow this industry by at least 20%, which means I'm telling publishers and creators, if you're making 10 books now, add 2 more for next year, be 12. If you were doing 50, add 10 more, be 60. What does that mean? I want the industry to grow at least 20% because we've hit a little bit of a bottom, right, from the pandemic. We need to now climb up. We need to create more, sell more, create more knowledge. So that starts with creation. So I want the industry to create more, which means you have more products to offer your readers, and I want Filipinos to buy more Philippine written or Philippine published books, and that's important for our economy.
And confident ka dyan, Attorney Flores, achievable yan, kaya yung target na yan.
Kayang-kaya natin yan kasi last 2020, our ISBN, which is the number of titles created by the industry, was at 6,000 plus. By the end of 2021, we hit 9,000 plus. That's a 50% increase. That has to translate into income, I feel. And if we can create more like that, that means we just have to keep the momentum going. Siguro more writers wrote. Siguro more creators had the time during pandemic, no, to create, no. That's a good thing. So then we also saw during the pandemic the Netflix series of 13, diba? So things like that need to happen more. Although I love it na nangyayari siya, ayoko nang paisa-isa. Gusto kong madami. Diba? Parang ang dami-dami kasing storya. Ang dami-dami natin kwento na hindi pa nasa sa pelikula, na Netflix, di ba? We need to even tell our own people, ang gaganda ng story ng Pinoy. You have to discover, you have to come and look at the books and read talaga to find out how rich our culture is. So yun, I get excited.
Kaya kailangan lang talaga yung suporta ng mga kababayan natin kasi napakarami nating kwento, napakarami nating kasaysayan na talagang dapat naririnig.
Mas mamahalin nyo yung Pilipinas at ang Pilipino kung magbasa kayo ng Philippine authored or published books.
Maganda po yung imbitasyon na yan. At syempre, bago tayo magwakas, Attorney Flores, imbitahan nyo na ating mga kababayan, maging yung mga nasa abroad para yung mga kaanak nila, papuntahin na nila dito sa Manila International Book Fair. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, so from September 15 to September 18, the Manila International Book Fair 2022 is happening. You have to come because all your Philippine publishers na hindi nyo mahanap, reklamo, wala kayo sa bookstore, nandito sila lahat. So wala na po kayong excuse. Pagpunta na po kayo sa MIDF. This week, just ko, nakaka-stress. This week na po siya. So, see you there po.
Thank you very much, Attorney. Hanggang sa muli po, magkita po tayo. Salamat po.
Okay, salamat, Miss Kay.
Mga kaibigan, si Attorney ANDREA Flores, siya po ang Pangulo ng Book Development Association of the Philippines at Exhibitor ng Manila International Book Fair, ang Milflores Publishing. Ngayon po yan, September 15 to 18 sa SMX Mall of Asia. At syempre, magdala na po ng inyong kailangan yung mga maleta. Kasi yan ang nakikita ko every time na may book fair, maleta ang bitbitin para po makabili ng maraming libro at totoo, napakamura po ng mga libro mabibili nyo dyan. Ito po ang espesyal na edisyon ng Bantay OCW mula po dito sa Inquirer.net at Radyo Inquirer Online. Ako po si Susan K.